Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm out in the Mustang GT, taking it for a little Sunday drive, and I just wanted to do like a little update video of owning this car, daily driving it, and enjoying a little Sunday driving with it as well. And I wanted to be very real with you guys. I don't want to say like that I'm disillusioned with the car at all. I still love this car. I recently paid it off. I'm very happy about that. And now I'm going to start to do some stuff to the car modification-wise a little bit. And one of the first things is I ordered new wheels and tires, and they were on back order for like 14 weeks. They're finally coming in, so I'm really excited. I'm going to do a video on that. Hopefully next weekend, I'm going to do like an unboxing. I'm going to do a review. I'm going to ceramic coat them. I'm going to throw them on the car, get some B-roll shots, give my initial review of them, initial reaction, and I'm really excited about them. So hopefully I'll get that video up soon. But I wanted to do like a little transparency here with the car. I recently had the car into the shop about a month or two ago, I would say, and it was due for inspection and emissions testing for my state. And it's passed every year, no problem. And this year I figured it'd be no different. I only have 35,000 miles on the car, but unfortunately, I did have a check engine light crop up before I went in for my inspections. I figured no big deal. My mechanic, I know him personally. I know he'll be honest with me, and he's done great work for me in the past. We'll just scan it. We'll check it out. You know, probably something minor. Well, come to find out, it was my driver's side catalytic converter and the manifold associated with it, which I was like, what? I thought those don't usually go bad for like hundreds of thousands of miles. They usually last the lifetime of the car. Well, not in my case. It's been 35,000 miles, 35,810 miles, and it went bad. So he basically wanted to take it off, check it, make sure that it wasn't related to like oil consumption, engine issues, like burning up and ruining the cat that way. So he took it apart. It wasn't anything like that, thank goodness. And it ended up just being a bad manufactured cat. I think he even mentioned there might have been a service bulletin about it. Basically, the inside was cracked. The stuff was kind of loose inside there. So he was like, hey, we're going to have to replace it. And he also said on top of that, unfortunately, the EVAP solenoid is bad and you have an EVAP leak. So I was like, all right, no worries. Like, my warranty will cover it. I called them. They've been great in the past. It's a third-party warranty because I bought the car used from a dealership. It was a used car dealership, which I never thought I'd buy from, but it had all the specs that I wanted. It had low mileage, and it came with a warranty, and I assessed it. It was a pretty good car for the money, and so I went with it. And it was like the top-rated, largest used car dealership, I guess, on this side of the country or whatever. But they did a great job. I mean, I did like everything about the process. It was decently smooth. It was pretty good. I didn't have to like, jump through many hoops or anything like that. But the warranty's been great. It's covered a lot of stuff. It's really gotten me out of a lot of little annoyances. But this one was different. I called them. They told me, unfortunately, we cover everything except the catalytic converter or like emissions part stuff, because that is a federally mandated by the EPA mandate that the manufacturer has 8 years or 100,000 miles they have to offer warranty-wise for you to fix that if you have an emissions system problem. So in my case, since this is the cat, Ford would fix it. But problem was I had the car apart and at my mechanic, who was already halfway down the inspection, and it would have just not made sense for me to like then wait on Ford for however long to approve it and send it out for, like the part order, which was on back order. And I just decided to say, you know what, just do the work. I told my mechanic to do it. It was a lot of money and I really did not want to spend, but I kind of had to get my car back. I daily drive it. So not too happy about that. And on top of that, the check engine light is still not gone. So he replaced the EVAP. That was covered under warranty. Replaced it, drove it around for 2 weeks after I passed everything, and then it came back on. So I'm still dealing with an ongoing check engine light. I'm hoping, he said he'll just bring it back. It's under warranty. He'll smoke test it again. It's the same EVAP leak code. And he's like, worst case scenario, we got a bad OEM part. We'll swap it out. And if not, we'll keep going and we'll check it out. But still a check engine light. Doesn't affect the drivability or anything like that. It's not going to damage anything, but it's just very annoying. And it's little things like that that just kind of ruin the experience a little bit. And maybe it's just the luck of the draw. Maybe I just got unlucky with some of the are just unfortunate with some of the different little issues I've had. None of them have been debilitating, which is good, because again, the warranty would have covered anything huge, like if the engine blew up or something like that. But again, just little nuisances that are mildly infuriating and definitely are not what you want to have when you're trying to enjoy your car. But I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get it fixed in no time and be back without the check engine light. But it's just frustrating. But I wanted to be transparent because I do still think this car is a great car for the money. I still think they're reasonably affordable cars with the performance they offer, and the aftermarket support is insane, and the parts, the forums, like the power you can make out of these cars is fantastic. And they're going for like low 30s, mid 20s for like a decently loaded, maybe fully loaded Mustang with lower-ish miles. They're still out there. You can still find them. And I know it's frustrating because the newer ones don't really have that much different from the S550s. The S650 is just kind of like almost like just a facelift refresh a little bit, and they're like starting at 44 grand, and they're like a ton of money for going up for the more premium features. But I will say, I think the S550 is still definitely a worth it car to get if you can find one for a reasonable price that has everything you're looking for, like the V8. But it has its quirks. Like with any product out there, you're going to find fault in it. It's not perfect. I do think there's some things that are unexcusable that I think Ford kind of just slipped out there that I would like to see them fix. But as of right now, for what I have and how much I got it for, I really can't complain too much. I really am happy with it. I've paid the car off, which is a huge win. And, there's nothing like a paid off car. And so I really am happy with the car overall for how it performs daily driving and for spirited driving. It's fun. It brings a smile to my face, even still being naturally aspirated, untuned. All I have is an X-pipe, and I have the active exhaust set to the valves being open in track mode. And that's all I need right now. Like, it's a lot of fun. And I drive it to work. I've taken it on vacations, and it's been a great car for all of that. So I really don't have much to complain about other than the odd little nuisances and quirks that I've experienced that have been fixed, So I don't really have a ton to gripe about with it. And even the fuel economy. I didn't buy this car for fuel economy, but the 10-speed does pretty darn well. It has its quirks, the 10-speed, before being tuned. A lot of them I do believe, truthfully, can be fixed after tuning, but it's still been a great transmission for me. Like, it's still been pretty decent on fuel. Like, when I drive it in normal mode, sure, it's a little bit lumpy in normal mode because it tries to keep you in the higher gearing and it wants to keep you in a comfortable driving mode. It does pretty well on gas. I fill up like once a week, unless I'm driving it a little more heavy and hard. And it gets like, I would say 19 to 20 miles to the gallon, and then get 25 on the highway. Like, if you're babying it and driving like a normal human being. I fill up once a week for maybe like $45. It's really not that bad. Now I fill up at like a quarter of a tank, a little bit below a quarter of a tank, and I put 93 in, but I usually only put like $45 in, and that fills up the tank. So for how much fun you can have with this car, it really doesn't cost a crazy amount of money to have fun with it. And insurance is not that much for me. It could also be my age and where I live and my driving record, but I really don't spend that much money on insurance. It's a pretty affordable car to own and have fun with. So I still am very happy with it. Now, the only thing I think I would say is the wheel fitment on the Performance Pack 1 cars is kind of atrocious. They don't sit flush. I like the wheels, but they just don't sit flush with the fenders, and it bothers me, which is part of the reason why once I paid off the car, I was like, all right, I'm treating myself, spending a little bit of money. I'm going to get some wheels and tires. They're very, I would say, reasonably affordable for what they are, and they're lighter weight. They're nicer looking wheels. They're a good setup. I'm happy with them, and I can't wait for them to come in. I've been waiting 14 weeks for them, and I finally got told that they're coming in. So I'll be doing a video on those as soon as possible. I'll get them ceramic coated. I'll get them. I'm going to do the ceramic coating. I'm going to do a review on them. I'm going to drive with them, get some B-roll shots, show all you guys what it looks like, and get a realignment done to the GT specs, because from what I understand, the Performance Pack cars come with more of like a camber to them for the track, and they can wear the cords on the inside of your tires a lot quicker, and I definitely don't want that. So I'll be correcting some of the geometry there before I put the new wheels and tires on. But looking forward to it. I'm really excited, and I just wanted to say thank you to all you guys for the support on the channel and for being here watching the videos. For anybody that's new, thanks for showing up and checking it out. for anybody that's been here, thanks for being here and continue to be here. And to all the people in the future, I look forward to seeing you on the videos as well. And look out for next week's video. Hopefully next week. I'm hoping the wheels actually show up, and I'll be throwing those on the car. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Looking forward to building the channel with all you guys. God bless, and I will see you later.